Hello, hello. I am futzing with this thing, trying to figure out how to. There we go. All right. Now I can see who's here and who isn't. So I'm not expecting anyone to come in. I'm not expecting anyone to be here, but I see that someone is. Yay! Hello, hello, hello. Grandma Prepper here. It has been a crazy year, right? I mean, everything from face masks to, lots of people learning to stock up and how to prep. And I'm really excited about all of the new skills that I have learned in this last year. So I am hoping that it's this new year is a lot easier and a lot more fun. Hello, I'm sorry. The camera is way too far away from me for me to be able to see the chats. I'm not very good at these yet. I'm just learning how to do these lives, and I don't do them very often. They're a little scary for me. When I'm very, very camera shy. So this year is this year for 2022 is going to be a lot different for me. Hi, Lisa. How are you? And Tommy. Sorry, I'm having to read sideways. Okay, I'll figure this out someday. So, with 2021 behind us, I'm looking at what my successes were and what my not successes were. And I don't like to call what happened in the past a failure by any means. So, I did learn to can, and I found that there's some problems with my canners, and I'm still working with the company to get that figured out. I learned how to use Mylar bags, which has been an interesting an undertaking as well. But 2021 was all about preparing my home for the event of any situation going on. Those were all lessons. You're right. You're right. All lessons. So, um, and my biggest thing that I'm doing is that I am purging my home, cleaning it, and organizing it. That way I can fit my preps into my home. And, I got to be honest with you, that has been a challenge. I have always been a pack rat. And I always felt like the things that I was storing for later were, good morning, Grandma. Love you, honey. So, with being a pack rat, I really felt like I was prepping by holding on to things. And I realized throughout the last few years that there's a difference between hoarding, being a pack rat, and prepping. And I was more on the hoarding end for a lot of years. And so purging has been very difficult for me. And I just started emptying a room, putting back just what needed to be in that room. And I used boxes. And if the box didn't get empty, I would take it to the next room and I would empty that room. I mean, all the way down to the bare carpet, empty the room and put things back that only belonged in that room. And I have done that with every room in my house, like probably 10 times. And I had put the boxes in my garage and started having yard sales. And that really helped me purge a lot. We were having yard sales for years, like every 2 weeks after I moved into this house 12 years ago. And I realized that I was still hoarding a couple of years ago. And being a pack rat was not what I was dealing with. So I really, really, really started purging, honest purging, and started purchasing items that added value to my life. And it was really funny with the whole adding value to my life per se. I started watching Alaska Prepper last year, about 9 months ago, and he started talking about only buying things that add value to your life. And I was like, oh, yeah, I was spot on with that. I just didn't have the verbiage for it. And city prepping taught me a lot. Alaska Prepper taught me a lot. Alaska Granny, that's what she's called, taught me a lot. In the beginning of my YouTube days, this is prior to 2019. Um, so prior to the shutdowns, so January, a couple years ago, right before things hit the fan. And I don't know, this journey that I have been on for the last couple years has been interesting to say the least. And I started actually filming and uploading to YouTube my very own videos um a couple a year ago, January 10th. Oh, I don't know how to go back to, all right, adding value to your life. I love that. Yes. Yes. I love that too. And while I've been doing it for a few years, a couple few years, hearing Alaska Prepper actually put words to what I was doing really helped. And it helped me manage my purchases since then as well. Now, I don't know if you can see here things that add value to my life: music and videos, music and movies. Those um, definitively are worthless, but they add value to my life. So in the future, if the world actually ends, I will have plenty of music, plenty of movies, plenty of music to keep me entertained for decades. So I actually have 3 of these turnstiles. Um, and, moving along, learning new skills and getting things done around my home and creating areas specific for prepping. Like, I turned my son's bedroom into my prep room. And if you've been watching my videos, you've seen my prep room before. And it's even changed 3 different times since I started that prep room 7, 8, 9 months ago. I don't know how long ago it's been. It's been a while. And my daughter's old room is now my craft room, which I took everything out of my son's room, which had originally become my craft room. I took everything out of that room, put it into my daughter's old room when she moved out, and it just stays there. Yes, Lisa, I can't live without music either. So, um, it's been really exciting but time consuming as well, putting together that prep room and then changing it 3 times. Um, then I, started outgrowing my kitchen and everything that I was prepping when I started the Mylar bags and the 5-gallon buckets. Um, my preps really outgrew my kitchen. So I needed another place that I could prep food without being in my family's way. So I created a prep room. And that was absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm going to show you what it looks like after the holidays because my entire living room, kitchen, dining room, and hallway were emptied into my prep room. So it's going to be a little entertaining when you see that video. You're going to go, ah, just like I did. I will get that room cleaned up so that I can use it, and I will get everything put away. But I've had some situations that have been coming up, and hey, friend, you are sideways. I'm sideways. Oh, that's just wonderful. Is that better? Okay. I was trying to stream in landscape. It told me to rotate so I could stream in landscape. All right, well, I guess we're not. Is that better? So, um, I've had some situations that have arisen. Um, and those situations are, my furnace has been having an issue. And, I did that video on warranties. And I'm so glad that is so much better. Oh, great, Kathy. Thank you. So I'm so glad that I have the warranties on my home. And, the warranty company sent out a repairman. And thank you, Lisa. And, they've come out quite a few times to figure out the problem. And my furnace just had multiple problems. So I'd get one fixed and it still wasn't working. So I'd come out and find the new one. Or, another problem. The furnace is 12 years old. So I had to have them come back out again last week. Or, well, this week. And the furnace still is not working right. There's a part that needs to be replaced, and they're on back order like a month. So I'm stuck with, I can get $600 back from the company, the warranty company, and buy a new furnace, which is like $3,000. Oh my goodness. And that does not include anything like, the electrician and the permits and all that fun stuff. So Monday, I'm going to find out what all of that is going to cost, because the contractor's coming out to give me an estimate. And if I don't like the estimate, I'm going to go with a different company, because it's just too outrageous these days to get stuff done. With everything that's going on right now, the prices are going up, parts aren't available. And currently I have gas and I want to go to electric, because my plan for 2022 is to pay off a loan that I have and then put solar in the house. And solar right now would cost me about $30,000. Next year, probably $40,000. The prices are just jumping so high, so I got to get these things done as quickly as possible. Yes, when it's 25 degrees outside, it is a bad time of year to have furnace problems. You're right. It's thankfully still working. The repairman was thankfully able to kind of jerry rig it so that the water wasn't dripping on the whatever it was dripping on, so it's not shorting out right now. It's working pretty well, but we don't know how long that's going to last. So I got to make a decision if I'm going to replace my furnace or if I am going to go ahead and wait out the month to get that part. Oh my goodness. And it's more than a month. It's just the lead time is more than 30 days is all the contractor or the repair person, all the information he got was that the part's more than 30 days out. Oh my goodness. So, then I've got an issue with my tire on my, an issue with my tire on my car. Thankfully, that will be an easy fix. Just take it to Les Schwab and they'll deal with it for me. But I am not driving today. It's Saturday and it's New Year's Day. A lot of people are not being safe on the road. So recapping more than I did in 2021, I'm drawing a blank. I'm camera shy, so I get to rambling and then I forget where I'm at, and it is what it is. But for right now, I'm still waiting on the dryer repair. The parts came in that we needed, and then the day that the gentleman was scheduled to come in and repair the dryer, the job before me, he left in the middle of it because he had a family emergency or something to that effect. And so I don't have, so tomorrow, Monday the 3rd is when they're scheduled to come out again and put the parts in the dryer and get that fixed. In the meantime, all the parts came in a huge box and they're sitting in front of my pantry room door, and I haven't been able to get in there for a couple weeks to actually get stuff done. So right now, everybody's done with their laundry except me. And my last load of laundry is in the washing machine. As soon as it comes out of the dryer, then I will put all of those boxes, or I mean that big box, into the laundry room so that I can open my pantry door and actually get in there. And um, in my prepper pantry are the zipper bags that I need. They're the Ziploc vacuum bags, and I use those to put all of my spring and fall clothes into, and so that I have room in my closet. Now, mind you, I have a huge walk-in closet, but my closet is not just a closet. It stores everything. Hi, baby girl. I love you. I hope that you are feeling okay being on 3 hours of sleep. So once I can get to those vacuum bags, I can actually start recording the video of how I make space in my home so that I can access the things that I need in the moment. Like, and I've been prepping a lot. Too bad we don't live close because hubby would fix that dryer. Oh, I know he would, wouldn't he? I love hubby. Thank you. Because in tight spaces, I mean, even with this huge house, I don't have a lot of storage space. I have a lot of floor space, but not a lot of storage space. And my closet, it is not just a closet. I have my musical instruments in there and a lot of other things that I need. I love you too. I'm alive. I'm willing to try any coffee today. It didn't stay up long enough. I love you too. I'm alive. I'm willing to try any coffee today you need tested. Oh, right on. Because I've got Four Patriots coffee that I want us to taste test. And it's even easily accessible. So, I've been buying a lot from Four Patriots, and some of that is actually in my closet because I haven't completely finished reorganizing my prepper pantry. And so a lot of my preps are in the hallway and in my bedroom closet. And it's just a mess. I need to get clean and organized. But that is really what 2021 was all about. Learning new skills, buying the things that I need. I need to do my laundry. I have a portable washer you hook up to the kitchen sink. However, I can't find my sink. I need to do the dishes. Today's mission. Yes, Kathy, I so understand that. We try to rinse the dishes, get them in the dishwasher, and run it when it's full, and then empty it and reload it, but it doesn't work that way. There's always dishes on the counter. So, oh, excuse me, I have a loose hair somewhere. Um, so 2021, yes, I definitely did a lot. But prepping is a never ending thing, and cleaning and organizing, you find that what works for 1 month may not work in the future. So I am continually changing things and making it work better. And I've been watching some home organization videos here on YouTube. And that has helped tremendously with my organization. And, I never thought to use baskets for anything. And I watched a video. Well, I watch them about once every 3 months. And I watched a video that, utilized baskets in a way that I could actually use. And that was to put my spice packets in a basket. So that's what I've been doing. And it makes it so much easier to find the spices I need. Kathy says, I don't have a dishwasher, just me and my cats won't help. Jethro doesn't help me with any of the housework other than to make a mess. And he's really good at making those messes. So, with prepping and all of the purchases that I've made over the year, the skills that I've learned, the mistakes that I've made with those skills as well. Mylar bags, I didn't realize because no one had said so in their videos that watch the corners of your Mylar bags. Don't put the corners anywhere near the other bags because they, darn dog, because they'll split the other bag. I probably had 30 Mylar bags that were split that I didn't even realize were split. And when I did realize they were split, I didn't figure out what was causing them to split for quite a while. It was probably 2-3 hours into filling Mylar bags that I figured it out. And then I didn't want to throw the Mylar bags away, and I didn't know how to fix the problem, but I did know that heating the top of the bag made it so that it sealed the bag. So I just put the bag on the counter and ironed it. See you soon, honey. Make sure that you are really careful because this road out here is just a little yucky. Thank you, Grandma. Love you. Have a wonderful day. Happy New Year, and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you very much. So I just ironed the bag where it was split in hopes of it actually sealing, and it did. So I went back through all of the bags and I sealed them properly, and I was so happy. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we had snow all week. I think yesterday morning was the last of our snow, and oh, it was just gross every day. I was so filled with anxiety. We don't get snow here, and it's maybe for a week out of the year we get snow, and every 5 to 8 years we get like a huge snowfall. Like last year we got 17 inches, which ended up, by the time all was said and done, the end of the snow, we had 11 inches on the ground. Oh, I did not drive that week that we had 11 inches on the ground. But I was snowed in, and I live just right next to the main road. But the main road kept getting plowed, and they kept making the berm across our road higher and higher, and I just wasn't gonna try. Our first snow this winter in central Illinois. Oh, Lisa, negative 23. I could not imagine living in Minnesota. That's just, no. I am not moving to Minnesota. If you guys move closer to me, perfect. We don't get negative numbers. We very rarely get into the teens. We hardly ever get snow. And when it does snow, it usually doesn't stick. Yeah, way, way too cold. Uh-huh. I would be a popsicle standing in the ground until spring because I would not be able to move around in that. Nope, not gonna happen. I wouldn't even go outside. I would be that frozen popsicle in the house. Even if it was 60 degrees inside, I'd still be a frozen popsicle. So, yeah, there's been a lot that probably we've all learned this year. And I am very grateful to our YouTube community. You have all taught me so much in your videos, in the comments, giving me great ideas. And I am very happy that today is January 1st because I get to I get to kick off the giveaways, and I have been so excited. And I even went shopping last night for some more items for the giveaways. And so today starts the new giveaways. And I just got notified that my battery is low, so I need to plug in. And so I'm going to take you with me to do that. I don't know if I have a plug-in anywhere near me. I do, but it is full. So I am, instead of moving my plug-in, I'm just going to take us to where I plug in. Um, I am in the middle of doing laundry. I am getting ready to put my spring clothes away, and I'm pulling out my winter clothes because it is winter time. And I am going to get all of this. Um, I don't know if you see my videos before, but I actually put my outfits together, and that way in the mornings I can just grab an outfit and go. It makes my mornings so quick and easy. I love it. All right, so plugging in. There we go. All right, now I'm not going to disappear on you. 2022 is going to be a little bit interesting because I made so many purchases in 2021. New machines, new gadgets, new this, new that, that I did not pay off my loan as much as I wanted to. So in 2022, you're not going to see a lot of shopping hauls. I pretty much stopped with the shopping hauls for the most part a few months ago. You know, getting into the holidays, I needed the money for other things, which were more important. And I don't really like doing the shopping hauls. I feel like my walkthroughs in the stores and the things that I buy are not really relevant for other people per se. And to be honest, I haven't been doing a lot of grocery shopping. It's mostly been shopping for things that I need to organize. Um, like, oh my goodness. I'm trying to think of something that I bought recently that I needed for organization, and I can't remember what it is. And I was supposed to actually buy painter's tape while I was at Walmart last night. And the last three times that I've been at Walmart, and I completely forgot to buy the painter's tape. Um, so anyway, the 2022 is going to look a lot the same, but a lot different. Organization and prepping are my home are so important to me to make sure that my family is well taken care of if I lose my job or if they lose their job or something happens that we cannot avoid. Maybe we get a storm, a once in a lifetime storm, and we end up without electricity. So, yeah, I'm going to get this loan paid off so I can get the electricity, the solar for the house and the solar batteries. And I'm going to make a decision about whether or not I'm going to replace my furnace right now, which probably is the better idea to go from gas to electric because I will be putting the solar panels in. I just got to look at my finances and figure out what is the best decision to make right now. I'm also paying off another loan. It's a small one. I'll have it paid off by February, but I need to get that car loan paid in full so that the payments aren't required on that anymore. It will really open up a budget that is not mine. But it'll open up a budget so that I don't have to worry about that being on my credit anymore. And I just like to help. you know, make other people's lives better. I think it's really another reason why I listened to Cliff, the urban prepper, and started my own YouTube channel. One, to keep me on point, to keep me prepping, to keep me accountable for the things that I needed to get done. And two, to help, others, all of you, hopefully, to be able to get some ideas on how to save some space. Maybe, I figured out a challenge, the solution to a challenge, or just sharing a little bit of wisdom. And, I really hope that I have, been able to help with, help you guys along the way. You sure have been a huge help to me, and I appreciate every single one of you so much. And I'm looking forward to 2022 in the sense that I'm hoping that by the time that I finish prepping a room, that the room will actually stay clean, organized, and prepped. That has not been the case yet. I mean, I've cleaned my bedroom probably 12 times and it is still a mess because I keep bringing my preps into my bedroom because where they belong is not really clean and organized the way that it needs to be so that it can receive the preps. And my hallway is full of two separate Costco trips and a Winco trip because I can't get into my prep room or into my prepper pantry because that box for my dryer is in the way. Kathy said something here and I want to see what it was. I purchased the UCO candeliers for my 4 kids for Christmas. Last night I ordered one for myself. Oops. Also, a mini alcohol fireplace and extra alcohol. Oh, nice. Okay, so I don't know what those candeliers are. I Is it a flashlight or like a hurricane lamp similar to that? So with cleaning and organizing my home, it is definitely a process, and I am hoping and praying that I have some success with it this year in 2022. I would like to be able to bring my preps into um, my home and be able to put them away and actually them fit where they belong. So, a lot of that process is going to require that that I plan better. Planning is not something that I do really well. I'm like, oh, whatever is in front of me, I can troubleshoot the problem and fix it for the moment. But planning ahead and making sure that I have what I need or what I am going to have in that place. Yeah, I'm not very good at that yet. So 2022 goal um is to be better at planning. Um Long term. Short term, I've got planning down really well. Financially, I've got, um, I'm planned really well financially. I know how to budget. I know how to plan for, things going on. I have a habit of blowing my plan. Kathy says, haha, that's a dream of mine too. The Yuko has 3 candles in it. You can use it for light heat and sit a pot on top. I'm sorry, this doesn't stay open long enough to heat up water and food. Oh, that is such a great idea. I have a contraption from Four Patriots that uses the sun. It's called a sun kettle, and you can use the sun kettle for, heating up water and food. Um, but I have like my Mr. Buddy. Um, heaters that are propane that I actually saw on Alaska Granny, her channel. And I saw those and I fell in love with them and I bought two. And then, of course, filled my garage with propane. A year later, I had a year later. Yeah, that's what I call prepping and planning ahead. I did not plan that very well. I just bought the little canisters and called that good and then realized later, oh, that's not enough propane if I need those heaters. And I'm glad that I did because we may need those Mr. Buddy propane heaters here pretty soon. Oh, yes, I did see those, and I did see Alaska Prepper's actual review of those, and I had planned on buying them. I put them in my cart, and then I don't know what happened to them. They just disappeared out of my cart. Um, I thought I had ordered them, maybe, but then nothing ever came, and then I forgot about them. So thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna go back to his video and make sure that I get them from his Amazon site. Got to give him credit where credit is due, right? And that's what I'm talking about with, when I'm saying thank you to all of you for, bringing these things up because, I forget and I don't pay as much attention as I should. I make lists. I'm really good about making lists and crossing them off when I get them done. But I have a bad habit of losing those lists. Oh my goodness. Somebody throws the book away, somebody decides that that it belongs to them. So I misplace them and then find them months later. I use spiral notebooks for everything. Um, and I used to use spiral notebooks to keep me on track with my YouTube videos, and I have not been doing that for like 6 months. So I really need to get back to that. So, I hope that I can provide more valuable um, videos and content for you in the year 2022. I don't feel that a lot of my content had value. This last year, I was kind of finding myself and figuring out where I fit in the YouTube community. And with being so camera shy, it makes it very difficult for me to actually feel like I fit in anywhere. And I found that I get a lot of feedback when I do the organization videos and the how-to videos. I feel like that's really where my niche is in the community. So you'll probably be seeing a lot more of those kind of videos. And when I make changes to my prepper pantry, those seem to get a lot of feedback. Um, and trying to remember, there's another one that gets feedback too. And I'm gonna try to do some more cooking videos. I am not very good at cooking, and I'm not very good at eating either. I tend to go for quick and easy, one meal a day if I'm lucky, I remember. Um, as I'm getting older, if I don't eat, I start feeling sick, and then that's when I eat. If I don't feel sick, I don't necessarily always remember to actually eat something. It's terrible. And I work so many hours and I spend time prepping, and I also play a video game. And all of that takes up so much time that, at the end of the day, I'm just not hungry because I'm too tired. And I'm too tired because I didn't eat. So, it is what it is. And I hope that you really enjoy the videos in 2022. I know I'm looking forward to all of yours. And I'm looking forward to the feedback and learning so much from you guys, whether it's just comments in the videos or whether it's actually, your videos that you upload too. Penguin and Chef have, and Dave Collier camping. those two channels are my go-to channels for food. When I want ideas for something to cook, I just go to their channels and I rewatch videos. Yes, do more proper pantry organization videos. I'm the same way about eating. Yeah, Kathy, it's bad. So when I want, new things to eat, I'm always going to those two channels, and I love them. And Grandma and Papa, um, they do some cooking videos too, and or well, not necessarily cooking videos, but they have videos about a lot of different food things and not just cooking. So I like to go back and rewatch those videos and get ideas on how to do things and try new things. And it's a lot of fun. And Alaska Prepper is another one that does the cooking videos. I love his cooking videos. I but I am apprehensive about trying new things. It takes me a long time to convince myself that it's something that I can do, and so I don't for a long time. But Alaska Prepper put out a video for homemade fried rice. And I really, 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 really need to make my own homemade fried rice. So that is a goal for 2022 as well, is to not be as apprehensive about trying new things and doing those new things on camera. When I'm on camera, I am so nervous and I make so many mistakes. But isn't that part of life? And isn't that part of learning a new skill set? Getting comfortable with new things or getting comfortable with trying new things and getting comfortable with being in front of a camera. I've been in front of a camera pretty much every day for the last year, and I am definitively no more comfortable with it today than I was then. I just hide it better from myself as well, I think. So I would like to hear some new things that you guys are going to be doing, and and if there's things that you want from me. And I do need to wrap this up, and I am going to be giving you some more information. Today kicks off the oh my goodness. Now see, I get stuck on stupid when I'm nervous, and I when I do things that are scripted that I've already run in my head, the dialogue, I mess it up really bad. I have to go off the cuff, and when I've run the dialogue through my head a few times, it's no longer off the cuff. It is then scripted, and it's no good. So the giveaways. I'm gonna muck this up, and I apologize, but we're gonna get through it the best that we can. I love you guys. Thank you for your patience. So, kicking off the giveaways this week in January is, of course, the home organization. I'm all about convenience as far as food. It's just me here. The cats can get homemade cat food. Wait, I need to read that right. It's all about convenience as far as food. It's just me here. The cats get homemade cat food. They eat better than me. Jethro eats better than I do. I do completely understand. So with the giveaways, home organization, I have a couple of little goodies. And I don't know if you've seen my videos in the past that have the prepper nerds. Um, and I'm really gonna really, really, really muck this up. I didn't make myself a note with the name of his program. But he has um a catalog system that he developed for us to use. We just scan with our phone or input the information using a laptop, and we can keep track of our preps, how much food we have, how many calories it is, and how long it will feed people. It has grown and expanded into warranties. You can put in all your warranty information for your, like your insurance, your gap insurance, your homeowner's insurance, the warranties for your TVs, for your blenders, for whatever. I mean, there are so many aspects of his system that I absolutely love and use. So I haven't been really good about the data entry. I don't have time to do the data entry, which is frustrating. I'm going to need to hire somebody to do the data entry for me. And I don't know what that's going to look like. So if any of you are in my area and know how to do data entry, hit me up. I'm in, Southwest Washington, right north of Portland. I could really use the help. So, I'm going to be giving away a year of his premium system, so you have access to all of it. And I just need him to get back to me and let me know how to pay him. So the way that this is going to work is if you are in the US, I will send you the goodies as well as get you set up with Prepper Nerd's inventory system. And if you live outside of the US, I apologize. It will just be Prepper Nerd's inventory system. Although I don't know if he is able to translate. So we'll have to figure that out. If you can't utilize the system, then I'll pick a second runner up and I will, whoever's number two, will get it and then I'll just send you a gift card. I want to make sure that it's really fair for everybody. I love you guys so much, and you have been such a great support that I'm going to enjoy these 5 giveaways this year. So one, you have to be a subscriber. Two, you have to leave a comment in videos. The more videos that you comment, pertaining to the content of the video that you're watching, the more entries that you get for the um, giveaways. Now, so if you leave a comment today in today's video and don't watch another video and so on and so forth, you'll be entered into the contest for this week's video or this week's giveaway and for the grand prize. Now remember, the grand prize is a backpack full of just everything you're gonna, well, not everything you're gonna need, but just packed full of stuff for a bug out bag. And you'll probably take things out and replace it with other stuff. It is pretty full. I can't fit anything else into it. And there's a lot that's missing that needs to be in there. So you guys are going to have fun with that grand prize. So, um, week 2 is going to be the first aid. Week 3 is going to be the gift card and probably an Amazon gift card. That's going to be probably a $100 gift card. I keep saying 50, but I think I have enough points for 100, so we'll see. And the fourth one is going to be for Patriots. They're actually going to send you some stuff, and so am I. And like I said, the grand prize is the bug out bag. And chocked full, can't fit anything more into it. It's going to cost me a fortune to mail it. So, of course, any of the items that are actual items are going to be just US, the lower 48. And anything that isn't an item, I can go ahead and just send you no problem, no matter where you are in the world. So, yeah, fun times kicking off this 2022 January giveaway. I chose the to do my year, I didn't hit 500 subscribers, which is totally okay with me, mind you, because I am so camera shy. I never did hit 500 subscribers before I hit um, my 1 year mark. So I'm going to be including the items from the 500 subscriber giveaway. Those items that I had set aside, I'm going to include those in some of the prizes that are happening this month. And I am very excited, and thank you so much for joining me along my journey and sharing my experiences and your experiences with me as well. And I'm going to wrap it up now. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And Happy New Year. I look forward to seeing you all year long. Happy 2022. Love y'all. Bye bye. Oh, thank you, Kathy. I really appreciate you so much. All your love and support. You have always been wonderful. Thank you again. I love y'all. Bye bye.